So it's been a few weeks since I've originally gotten assigned to that case, willingly or unwillingly. But the bottom line is, the more I looked into the case, more people emerges. I'm talking about people that shouldn't be there, but yet we're here. I'm talking about a guy who can literally control electricity. The guy who can turn into sand. The guy who is called Tombstone. From the back eye, it looks like they are not related, but they looked very related if you get closer to any one of those characters. For instance, if we look at Sandman, he can turn himself into sand somewhere after the war. So what happened was his body stopped following his instructions and then he became sand. Pretty useful if someone shoot at you. Then we have Derek. The city called him Mega White, which is appropriate given the fact he can literally generate electricity. The problem is these powers aren't helping them. They're actually killing them. And then we have Lonnie. If someone introduces themselves as Tombstone, then life has probably become more complicated. All clues pointed at one person. It's a doctor, which is never reassuring. They all visited her. They all believed in her. They all thought that she could probably save them. Her name is Dr. Faber. Eventually, the problem became how to survive till then. Years earlier, German scientists conducted some experiments on the prisoners. They wanted stronger soldiers. History keeps trying this idea. History keeps regretting it. Flint, Edison, Lonnie, they've all survived the experiment, but the experiment never stopped affecting them. And then we have Felicia Hardy, the celebrity, the singer. She's the one who started this investigation. When I first opened her file, I thought she was a mystery. As it turned out, she was just another victim. Years ago, Felicia loved someone and that person got killed. Actually, Silvermane made sure of it. So everything she did afterwards, everything she risked, everything she hid, it was all for freedom. And he is the reason why we're all here. He knew the plot. He knew that Felicia wanted Silvermane dead. He knew who was behind in all of this. The question was, who killed him? I spent a lot of time asking that question. As it turned out, I was asking the wrong question. The real question was, why? The man was killed because the truth was too dangerous. He was killed because powerful people wanted him dead. He was killed because all the roads in the city eventually led back to Silvermane. Maybe Silvermane ordered it. Maybe somebody acted for him. The truth of the matter is that the trigger matters. The reason matters more. And then there was Silvermane. The answer hiding in the plain sight, the witness, the corruption, the mayor, the veterans, Felicia, the murderers. He didn't create every problem. He simply found ways to profit off of them. The thing about men like Silvermane, they don't build fire. They just wait for it to happen and then they charge for admission. When I started this case, I thought I'm investigating one murder. I was wrong. Edison wasn't the mystery. He was the warning. The real mystery was the city where mob bosses controlled politicians, the city where veterans were abandoned, the city where scientists crossed the line that they shouldn't, the city where people like Felicia Hardy spent years to survive. When I understood that, this whole board made sense. In all fairness, I have spent years trying to convince myself that the spider chapter is over. I had some reasons. Some of them were good ones. Wait, what? No, I'm not getting emotional. No, this is different. You know the funny part about responsibility? It doesn't care whether you're tired. It doesn't care if you're not ready. It doesn't even care if you're retired. It just wants you and your life. He is finished. The conspiracy got exposed. The city actually survived, which surprised everyone. He got a second chance. Not everybody does. This case is resolved now, mostly. After all we've been through, after all that we've uncovered, the murders, the corruption, the conspiracies, the Sandman, the human thunderstorm, this still bothers me. Some cases change city. Some cases change the person who is investigating. And some cases refuse to cooperate. Hey Janet, are you certain that the pigeon exists? This city still needs a detective. And unfortunately for the city, I am still available. Hey Janet, buy birdseed. We're ending this case.